Hello everybody, like Master Jam or the Doctor 727 here for a little bit of an update video. Now, in this video, I'm going to be covering over what's going on with the Lego Master Jam channel here. I'm going to also be covering on what's going on with Frost County's Bravest and what's going on with me involved in terms of another community that I'm also a part of now. What that means for the different stuff is different places that I'm at will have different things that I'm going to be talking about and whatnot. So there should be timestamps over on the video itself that you can kind of look around your screen for. Timestamps will be for the different stuff that there is there. So if you don't want to kind of hear just one part, and just kind of want to skip that one part, you can skip to the one that you need to hear about, or if you're just strictly with doing one thing and whatnot. But there will be timestamps on the video that you can check out and whatnot. So, without further ado, let's get into the first thing, which is this channel itself. So for this channel itself, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing more uploads. I may have a schedule for uploads and live streams eventually. I don't know really what I'm going to be doing with that. I just kind of got to figure it out. So I plan on doing more uploads and whatnot, when possible. But with that comes the ideas that I need, which is where I kind of need your guys' opinion in the play. I've got ideas, but I haven't been really able to do much. If you guys want to see new series or maybe do new games and whatnot, or just random stuff altogether, let me know. I can probably see if I can do stuff with friends of mine and whatnot, and so on and so forth. But yeah, that should be fun to do and possibly get that kind of going to where it becomes a option for me to do stuff like that with you guys. Also, maybe do a face reveal at 100 subscribers or something like that. If I haven't kind of done that already, I don't know. Anyways, that's kind of how that's gonna go, and I know people are gonna ask about this. So what's gonna happen with this in terms of um, the stuff that's going on currently, which is COVID-19, the big scare of the coronavirus and whatnot. Honestly, I don't really need to deal with any of it. Please don't have it here. Don't have it in anything that I'm a part of. Honestly, I don't. It's a thing to not be taken lightly. But just be smart in terms of what you do with it. Um, be smart in trying to stay safe and trying to basically not be overly dramatic and scared about this. Yes, this is a serious thing. It's a very sensitive topic, but I want to put it out there. I have no part in doing anything revolved around that. I don't want it mentioned, and if it is mentioned, I'm gonna kind of just get it out of there. Um, so yeah, that's how that's gonna work. Just be smart and stay safe. That's all I gotta kind of really say about that. But yeah, that's what's going on with the main channel itself. So moving on to the next thing, which is Frost County's Bravest. So FCB, or Frost County's Bravest, what we're going to be doing for that community group, for those of you that are part of that or are wanting to get involved with that, which what that is the Roblox community that I have done for over a year now, and we're kind of starting to see more things that are problematic. We have inactive users, we've got people that just don't plain show up, or just when they do show up, they mess around. We're going to be getting kind of stricter with some of the stuff. We may be rewriting documents, we may be doing other stuff. We want to try and do more events if we can. With the fact of this happening, the stuff with COVID-19, we may have some opportunity to where we can do more events to just kind of get our mind off of that. Which for FCB, I don't want that mentioned at all. So anything to do with COVID-19 or the coronavirus is strictly prohibited in FCB as well. I know plenty of other community groups that are taking that into action and not wanting it mentioned at all, which leads me into my next bit, or the next section that I'm going to go into later. So yeah, with that being said, that's kind of where that's at. We're gonna try and do more events. We're gonna try and do more things with it. I just kind of gotta get talking with other staff and mods and figure out what we're gonna do with that. Um, we eventually want to hire at least one or two more people on the moderation team, if possible. We just gotta figure out who we can trust with that, and who is dedicated to doing that sort of stuff. No ranks will be switched around. It'll be hiring new people into the moderator positions. No promotions for any of the current mods or staff, unfortunately. Um, that's just how it's going to be for right now. People that are elected for that are basically chosen by the staff team, um, and whatnot. So that involves anybody that is a part of the staff team of Frost County's Bravest. They will be electing those people, and when we all together agree on one person for that, they will be a moderator for the committee. So that's how that works. Anyways, that's how we're gonna do it. We're gonna try and do more events if we can. Just kind of get a plan set out in motion, to where we're going to talk to staff and moderators and get that kind of situated, for an actual plan. However, we'll get those new people in first and then kind of go into that, if that makes sense for that, so that way we have more opinions on that matter. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on with Frost County's Bravest. We're still doing what we're doing. We're not stopping with that. And just we haven't been doing events due to the fact that we are trying to find out a game plan. Going into the next bit, which is the other community that I'm a part of. So with the other community that I'm a part of, I am a part of. I basically I'll just give you a little bit of a rundown on the story. I applied to this community. I want to say, let's see here. I applied to the community, I want to say the 7th. Yeah, the 7th. So I applied on the 7th and I got in to the community. I basically got my application accepted on the 8th, and I got my interview with this community on the 8th, and got into the community on the 8th and did my first ever patrol in there. The community that I am a part of now, if you didn't already recognize the logo, I am a part of San Andreas' Finest. I am a dispatch cadet within that community, and I'm proud to say that I am with San Andreas' Finest. It is a huge, huge thing for me, which is kind of fun because I'm still a little bit geeking out at the fact that I get to be a part of that, and get to be with people like One Ocean 10 and Yeka 221, which is amazing to think I actually got into that. It's fun. So I've currently been in there for about a week. I want to say, no, actually, I've done about 4 listen-in patrols with that. So as a dispatcher, you got to kind of do listen-ins and then sessions with advisors and basically get trained and whatnot. That's how that works. Even for other departments besides communications, you kind of get trained and built up and do ride-alongs and stuff like that, or do listen-ins and so on and so forth. Basically, to just get the information kind of processed and then kind of run through it. It's very nerve-wracking at first, but you kind of get used to it eventually. Um, and the people there are very friendly, very friendly. We joke around a lot, we have fun together a lot, and it's just a big, big fun community that I'm glad to be a part of. Fun. Now, how that ties in with other stuff is FCB. I'm kind of gonna be trying to pace in between events for Frost County's Bravest and San Andreas' Finest and just personal downtime. It's going to be a lot for me to kind of do and whatnot, so it's going to be very sporadic and hectic and whatnot. So it'll be fun, but it'll be chaos kind of for me. So I may take personal weeks for different stuff and just kind of give myself relaxing profits and whatnot. Um, so yeah, what this means for San Andreas' Finest for videos and streams behind that, I technically can do them, I believe. I could be completely wrong. I still got to kind of find out the guidelines on that. However, as a cadet, I prefer not to do that due to the fact that I'm kind of on edge as is. I kind of want to get up to where I'm able to do stuff on my own first before I do anything involved with live streams or videos on that. If I were to do stuff, I'd need to have a dual monitor setup and whatnot, or another computer with me, which I've done once within that community for a specific couple of things within that community. I still got to kind of figure out what their rules and guidelines are for that specific details, but yeah, it should be fun. I'm really glad that I got to get to be a part of that community. So yeah, that's going to be really fun, and I hope to do videos eventually for that if I have the option to do so. For the time being, that's kind of what's going on, and yeah, it's there's a whole bunch of stuff that is a learning curve for me in terms of SAF. Um, Getting prepped for different options in terms of here on this channel and with Frostgame's Bravest as well. So a lot of stuff is kind of happening. I'm gonna try and compensate for all of it and kind of also get my personal downtime as well. So hopefully that's understandable and can kind of be fluent within all that stuff. But yeah, that's what's happening, and yeah, I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like down below. It is greatly appreciated. Also, subscribe and hit that notification bell if you're new. It's greatly appreciated. The notification bell just gets you up to date with everything that I upload. Also, if you're on your phone right now and whatnot, turn your phone sideways to where it's essentially horizontal, and your phone's up and down, so you can hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell as well. It's greatly appreciated with that. Anyways, thank you guys again so much for watching, and as always, keep on building.